Life can sometimes feel like a video game where negativity monsters are popping up everywhere. To win, you first have to see them coming. These monsters aren't always big and scary. Sometimes they're sneaky. They can be external, meaning they come from the world around you. Think of that friend who always points out what's wrong, the constant stream of bad news on your social media feed, the gloomy atmosphere of a room, a place you have to be every day. These outside forces can drain your energy, little by little. Recognizing them is your first big move. But some of the trickiest negativity monsters live inside your head. Once you've spotted the negativity, your next move is to shift your mindset. Your mind is like a car, and you are the driver. You can't always control the road conditions, but you can always control where you steer. When your thoughts start driving down a dark and bumpy road, you have the power to change gears and find a smoother path. This starts with a technique called reframing. It means taking a negative thought and looking at it from a different, more positive angle. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed, so I'm a failure," you can reframe it to, "I failed this time, but I can learn and try again." It's a small change in words, but a huge change in perspective. A big part of this mental shift is learning not to take things personally. Imagine everyone is carrying around an invisible backpack filled with their own worries. You can choose not to pick up what they're putting down. Practicing gratitude is another powerful way to shift your gears. Every night, think of 3 things you're thankful for. Think of yourself as a castle. To protect what's inside, your peace, your energy, your happiness, you need strong walls and a moat. In life, these defenses are called boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries is not about shutting people out. It's about protecting your own well-being.
It's about deciding what you will and won't accept from others. I'm not comfortable discussing this topic.
You're not rejecting them. You're just protecting your own energy. In today's world, you also need to set boundaries with technology. This could mean setting time limits on social media apps or creating a no-phone zone at dinner. With yourself, set limits on rumination, a worry timer, or journal it out, then move on. It's your personal force field. It's okay to limit your time with people who consistently drain you. You get to choose who gets your time and attention. Once you start setting boundaries and blocking negativity, you'll create empty space in your life. This is a huge opportunity, but if you leave that space empty, old negative habits can creep back in. Be proactive. Make a plan and fill that space with positive influences. It's like weeding a garden. Pull out the weeds and plant flowers and vegetables. Intentionally build a positive environment. Start with your social circle. Seek people who lift you up. Curate your information diet. Unfollow negative accounts and follow ones that inspire or teach. Instead of doom-scrolling news, listen to an audiobook or great music on your commute. Choose positive content. Change your soundtrack from gloom to hope. Finally, take constructive action. Small steps shift you from victim to creator. While blocking external negativity is important, the ultimate victory comes from building a strong inner core of resilience. Resilience is like your emotional immune system. One of the best ways to build this core is emotional regulation, mindfulness, and breathing. When you feel a wave of anger or sadness, instead of getting swept away, you can just observe it. Name it and watch it. Create space between you and the emotion. Commit to ongoing personal growth. Learning builds confidence and adaptability. Learning shows you are capable of more than you thought. It helps you view challenges as opportunities, not roadblocks. A truly unshakable core is not built in isolation. Ask for support when you need it. Trusted friends, family, mentors, or a therapist can help you tune up your emotional engine. They can help fix what's broken so you're ready to get back on the road, stronger than before. This inner strength lets you bend, not break when storms hit. Let's put these steps together with a real-life example. Imagine Sarah, who works in a toxic office. The environment is filled with gossip. Her boss is overly critical. She dreads going to work and comes home every day feeling exhausted and defeated. Sarah starts by spotting the negativity traps. She gets a journal and writes down interactions that make her feel bad. She names the issues: constant complaining, gossip chains, public criticism, and the thought, "I'm not good enough." Next, Sarah works on shifting her mindset and practices not taking it personally. She reframes negative self-talk and starts a gratitude list. Steady paycheck, free coffee, small helpful coworker chats. She sets boundaries, eats lunch outside, avoids break room gossip, turns off email notifications after 6 p.m. She uses saved time to work on her resume and learn new skills online. She talks to trusted friends who remind her of her strengths and builds confidence. Life will always have its share of negativity. There will always be difficult people, challenging situations, and unexpected setbacks. You can't put the whole world on mute. You can't stop the rain from falling. But you can always, always, always control how you respond. Think of your focus like the remote control for your life. You get to choose which channel you tune into. You can tune into anger, frustration, and despair. Or you can change the channel. Every time you choose to reframe a thought, set a boundary, or take a small positive action, you are casting a vote for the person you want to be. Each choice is a building block, constructing a more resilient, hopeful, and powerful version of yourself. See the negativity, shift your thinking, build boundaries, take positive action, and strengthen your core. You have the tools. You have the strength. You have the choice. You hold the remote control. Now choose the channel you want to live on.